So I send out the reminder text just letting her know, hey, friendly reminder, rent's going to be due on this day here. Please make your deposit at any U.S. bank. Any U.S. bank, you'll be good to go. I get the confirmation back. She's all squared away. However, I receive no deposit, so I follow up just to see what happened. Something had to happen. And she lets me know that the U.S. banks were closed by the time she got there. And I can come pick up the payment if I want. I try not to pick up cash payments, so I let her know, hey, we'll just try it again tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'll send you over the bank's hours, including the weekend hours. And if you deposit the money anytime during this time frame, I can guarantee you that there will be a teller there to assist you. So I give her the benefit of the doubt. So we do that. Still, the day goes by. There's no push notifications at the phone. Hey, John, you've received a deposit, anything like that. So I reach back out to figure out what happened. Something had to happen. And then the text messages just go dark. Hey, what's up? It's John. In this video, I'm going to share my experience with the new tenant. And by the end of the video, we'll find out if I had to go through my first eviction process. Oh man, evictions. I just hate the name. But yeah, we left off. Text messages went dark. I was trying to reach out to her. Actually, we had communication the day before. And the following day, when I thought the payments were going to be coming through, text messages dark. No answering the cell phone or anything like that. And this is that time where you really have to keep your composure, because you know what's going through your head right now. Shutting off utilities. I'm going over there to give her a peace of mind. I'm cutting off water. I'm doing, basically, you're thinking of anything that you can do to hurt this tenant. And that's the very, very last thing that you want to do. You can actually find yourself in jail if you go through with some of the things that I mentioned. I believe the saying is possession is 9/10 of the law. Meaning that you just can't go over and remove someone yourself. You have a legal system for that. So back to my story. I don't know my rent, man. I haven't gotten the rent yet. So I'm still reaching out to her, and I'm actually working a different job because I still work a 9 to 5. Not 9 to 5. I work as an independent contractor, but I still do other work outside of real estate. And I just happen to take a little break and say, I'm going to try it during the day. I'm going to try it during the day to see if I get a hold of her. I give her a call. She answers. I'm like, you would answer when I'm at work, and I can't give you my undivided attention. But I do give her my attention long enough to figure out what's going on. And she lets me know that she was in the hospital, that there were things with her blood pressure and a bunch of personal things that I won't get into on the video, but that's the reason why she was unable to make her rent. However, she's ready to make her rent, pay her rent, and pay any late fees that may have come from not having the rent on time. And that was it was a piece to me, knowing that everything was all right with her, first of all, and that she was in a position now to make her rent. She said that she had the money and everything. It's just she didn't make it there yet. So a few days still even go by from that conversation, because by this time her rent payment had passed hands with family members. She wanted to get the payment to me, but she wasn't in a position to, so she gave it to sister, gave it to son here, and I really don't like going to pick up cash, but in the end, that's what I had to do, because this first one I just had to see the rent payment all the way through. But she paid. She paid on time. She didn't pay on time, but she paid all of it. I had to go and pick it up from her son, and she assured me that next month everything would be back on track. So, as I mentioned, my process is rent is due on the 28th. Rent is late on the 1st. We have up until the 5th. And there's a 10% late fee, and on the 5th, I have to file a 3-day pay or vacate. And what's a pay or vacate? It's exactly what it means. You also may hear it referred to as a 3-day pay or quit. And that's saying that you have 3 days to pay the rent, or you gotta go. You gotta leave. When I say you have to leave, again, that's not you going over doing anything. You don't need to go over and do anything with that tenant that you starting the legal process now, and you can get the courts involved now. You can hire an attorney, and then from there they'll partner with you with going through the eviction process and getting the tenant out of your property. But I didn't have to go that far. I'm still undefeated when it comes to having to evict a tenant. I haven't had to have that experience yet. But a lot of my real estate vets, you know, the veterans, the guys who've been investing way longer than me, they let me know that if you invest long enough, you eventually will find yourself in court. You eventually will find yourself being sued. I just hate the thought of that. Or else you will eventually find yourself having to sue someone for something that they owe you. You know, if someone withholds rent, they're stealing from you. And as I mentioned, I can't just go over there and steal it out of their night chest. I have to go through a legal system. Even entering the property, I've given up possession of the property. I can't go and enter that property at my will. If I just go and enter the property, I can find myself in jail. And I definitely don't want that. That'll tick the wife off. But yeah, in the long run, I did end up getting it. Haven't had to go through the process yet. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had to file an eviction and what's been your process. What's some of your systems that you use? You stick by your late fees? I feel it's just my opinion. And yours may be different depending on the relationship that you have with your tenant. But when you let them slide on rent payments and late fees, and actually I've gotten in trouble like this before, to where I've let them slide and they got in a position to where it was impossible for them to pay me back, especially if they're on a fixed income. Once you start getting multiple months behind, there's absolutely no, you either have to forget that money, kiss it goodbye, and start on a clean slate, or it's evict them, because there's no possible way that they'll be able to pay you back. So I think when you start letting them slide on that, you're hurting them more than you're helping them, and you're also hurting yourself more than you're helping yourself. You know, this is a business, trying to scale it out, trying to eventually make it to where you can pull yourself out and have more systems in place. And if you don't have a system as simple as, you know, rent collection and late fee management, pretty bulletproof, then you're going to always be there. You're going to find yourself renting properties, and investing is going to become a headache to you as opposed to being a business. Hopefully allow you to get some freedom in your life. And that's what my end goal is freedom. So I would really advise to stick to your guns. Come up with the process. You heard of mine: the 28th, the 1st, the 5th, and then the 3-day pay or vacate. And then I have to hire an attorney to assist me with the eviction. Sit down and talk with an attorney, or maybe talk with an experienced investor, and you come up with a game plan as well, to where you'll be able to mediate these situations smoothly. So, as I mentioned, I'm undefeated. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Check me out next week. I'll have a video for you every week. Again, I'm John. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.